Cheating wife films herself with boss. California revenge gone viral. I never thought I'd be that guy. You know, the one who finds out his wife's been cheating through a video she accidentally sent to our neighborhood group chat. But here I am, Marcus Chin, a 34-year-old high school history teacher in San Diego, living through a nightmare that went viral overnight. It started on a Tuesday morning. I was grading papers in my classroom during lunch when my phone exploded with notifications. Not just texts, dozens of them. Calls from neighbors, messages from parents of my students, even a text from my principal asking me to come to his office immediately. My hands shook as I opened the neighborhood chat. There it was. A 47-second video my wife Jessica had meant to send privately to her boss, Richard Carmichael, the charismatic CEO of the tech startup where she worked as head of marketing. Instead, she'd posted it to Oakwood Heights neighbors, 847 members. In the video, Jessica was in a hotel room I didn't recognize, wearing lingerie I'd never seen. "Can't wait for our weekend in Napa, baby," she purred at the camera. My boring teacher husband thinks I'm at a bachelorette party in Vegas. He has no idea his wife prefers a real man who knows how to dash. I couldn't watch the rest. The principal's office was worse than I imagined. Parents were demanding I be removed from teaching their kids because my family drama was a distraction. Someone had already shared the video on Twitter with the caption, "Teacher's wife caught cheating, brutal." It had 2.3 million views. "Marcus, I'm sorry," Principal Henderson said, her face grave. "We're putting you on administrative leave until this blows over. It's not about your performance. It's about protecting the students from the media circus." I drove home in a daze. Our Spanish-style house in the suburbs looked the same, but everything had changed. Jessica's car was in the driveway. She was sitting at the kitchen table, mascara running down her face, her phone face down on the marble countertop. "Marcus, I can explain dash." "Explain?" My voice came out cold, controlled. Years of managing rowdy teenagers had taught me to stay calm under pressure. "Explain how you humiliated me in front of 847 neighbors? How my students' parents saw that video? How I lost my job?" "You didn't lose your job, it's just temporary dash." "Temporary?" I slammed my hand on the counter. "Jessica, you filmed yourself bragging about cheating on me and accidentally sent it to everyone we know. How long has this been going on?" She looked down. 6 months. 6 months. While I was preparing lessons, grading papers at midnight, planning our 10-year anniversary trip to Hawaii, she was with Richard Carmichael. "Did you sleep with him in our bed?" Her silence was the answer. Something inside me cracked. "Get out. Now." "Marcus, please, we can work through this dash. The only thing we're working through is divorce papers." "Out." After Jessica left, I sat in the dark, scrolling through the comments on the viral video. Most were sympathetic to me, calling Jessica cruel, Richard a homewrecker. But some cut deep. What kind of man doesn't satisfy his wife? Teacher can't even teach his own wife loyalty. Then my phone rang. Unknown number. "Mr. Chin? This is Detective Sarah Morrison with San Diego PD. I need to talk to you about your wife's video." My blood ran cold. "Am I being investigated?" "No, sir. But Richard Carmichael is." A former employee filed a harassment complaint last week, claiming he coerced her into a relationship by threatening her job. "Your wife's video might be evidence of a pattern. Can you come to the station?" Suddenly, the pieces clicked together. Jessica's promotion 6 months ago. Her defensive attitude when I asked about work. The expensive gifts she claimed were bonuses. At the police station, Detective Morrison showed me something that made my jaw drop. "Your neighbor, Mrs. Patricia Hoffman, has a doorbell camera. She gave us this footage from 3 weeks ago." The video showed Richard's Tesla pulling into our driveway at 11 a.m. when he knew I'd be at school. Jessica greeting him at the door. Him handing her an envelope. Her face falling as she opened it. Him grabbing her arm roughly when she tried to step back. "We believe he was blackmailing her," Morrison said. "Threatening to fire her and expose their affair to you unless she continued the relationship." That video she sent? "We think she was trying to document evidence, but send it to the wrong chat by mistake." My anger morphed into something more complex. Jessica wasn't just a cheater, she was a victim too. But I wasn't ready to forgive. Not yet. I hired Sarah Kim, the toughest divorce attorney in San Diego County. I also called Tom Rodriguez, an investigative journalist friend from college who worked for the San Diego Tribune. Tom, I want to tell my story. All of it. The cheating, the blackmail, the humiliation. But I also want to expose Richard Carmichael for what he is, a predator who uses his position to manipulate women. Tom's investigation uncovered 4 other women at Richard's company who'd been coerced into relationships. Armed with Detective Morrison's evidence and these testimonies, Tom published an explosive article, Tech CEO's Pattern of Workplace Abuse Exposed After Viral Cheating Video. Within 48 hours, Richard Carmichael resigned. His company's board launched an internal investigation. 3 women filed civil suits. The DA's office opened a criminal investigation for sexual coercion and blackmail. Jessica called me, sobbing. Marcus, I know I hurt you. I was weak, scared of losing my job, scared of disappointing you. He made me feel trapped. But that doesn't excuse what I did to you. You deserved honesty. You're right, I said. I did deserve honesty. And I deserve better than someone who chose cowardice over communication. The divorce was finalized in 4 months. I got the house. Jessica moved to Portland for a fresh start, attending therapy to process the trauma and her choices. As for me, the school district reinstated me after the full story came out. My students threw me a welcome back Mr. Chin party. Parents apologized. The viral video that had destroyed my reputation became the catalyst for exposing a predator. I started a podcast called Betrayal and Beyond, where people share their stories of infidelity, abuse, and recovery. It has 500,000 subscribers now. I wrote a book about my experience. And last month, I started dating again a brilliant librarian named Amanda who makes me laugh and respects boundaries. The neighborhood group chat that exposed my pain? I'm still a member. Mrs. Hoffman and I are actually friends now. She bakes me cookies every Sunday and calls me her honorary son. Life didn't give me the story I expected. But I took the plot twist and rewrote the ending on my own terms. That's the real revenge, not bitterness, but becoming someone stronger than the person you were before betrayal. And Richard Carmichael? He's facing federal charges and lost everything. Sometimes karma doesn't need your help. It just needs time.